Hi, my name is Paul, and I just have an opportunity to share and testify of how, by the grace of God, He led me out of addiction and gave me freedom. It's amazing, my life in addiction was horrible. I mean, I don't think anyone can really say their life was great, but I was living, and it led me to a place of hopelessness, really. It all started off from it seemed like little things, from just drinking to smoking, and then gradually into heavier drugs, which, started to really destroy my life, destroy my life and hurt the life of those around me as well. And I just saw how I was stuck in the cycle, everybody around me, I saw how their life just kept going. They started getting married, having families, and just living their life, and it's as though I was just stuck, and I was. And that's when I was like, I need freedom, and I want that freedom, and I realized I needed it when I tried to quit so many times, after one time to the next, year after year. That's when I realized I need help, and that's when I called Yuri at the Right to Live Center, rehab centers in Everett, and I made that step. I made that step to go and get help. And once I got to the program, it was very challenging. It was difficult going through the initial physical withdrawals. And for me, it was a little different because I've had an encounter with God before. I was born again. And for me, it was like coming back as a prodigal child to the Father and just wanting that reconciliation. And every day, my process of getting reconciled and healing from the addiction was, I just prayed every day. I got up in the mornings and I surrendered daily. My prayer was, God, change my heart, change my mind, give me a hatred for sin, and give me a love for your word. And that was just my daily prayer. And I realized how, from spending time in the word and in prayer, my thoughts and my mind just began to change. And it's incredible. That's how I began to experience that freedom and walking out in it. And then I had opportunity to go to a missionary school, the Great Commission Missionary School down in Portland, and go through the schooling there for 4 months to just more solidify my knowledge of the Word and my faith. And it was incredible to go through that and just serve there as well after I went through the school, and then come back here to the Right to Live centers as well, and spend some time in ministry and the staff team. It's incredible, now it's been 5 years, going on 6 now, since I've went through the program, and it's amazing how much God has done in my life. By His grace, I'm now married, I have a daughter, I can actually hold a full-time job, and it's amazing how God's been providing in every way. I'm able to serve at the church in every capacity that I can, whether it's preaching or translating or whatever it may be. It's all by the grace of God. It's amazing, and I just want to encourage whoever is listening to this right now. There's hope from a life of addiction. There is freedom out there. If it is you who is listening to it right now, or you know somebody who is struggling, don't hesitate. Share this information, reach out, get help. God bless you. In Jesus' name.